Sabay-sabay natin alamin ang mga kaganapan na nangyayari sa ating bansa. Yo, what's up mga kaibigan? This is I2K po again. Ngayon nandito naman ulit tayo sa channel ni Kabayan News PH. Dito naman ulit tayo magbibigay ng komento at reaksyon. Pero bago ang lahat ng yan mga kaibigan, sa lahat ng hindi pa nakasubscribe kay Kabayan News PH, mag-subscribe na po tayo at huwag nyo rin pong kalimutan mag-subscribe dito sa aking channel. Simulan na natin mga kaibigan, let's go!
Sa huli, nagdesisyon ang Kamara na tuluyan ng tuldukan at bawiin ang prangkisa ng SMNI na nag-ooperate sa halos 27 years kung saan ay nakitaan daw nila ito ng samot-saring paglabag.
So Mr. Chair, klarong-klaro ho, although of course the legal counsels of Suarasug will oppose our findings, they have their own interpretation also of the law, but I believe that this committee has found sufficient grounds to revoke their franchise.
Second the motion, Mr.
Duly
Chair.
seconded by the Honorable Pancho. Any objections? The chair in objections. House Bill number 9710 is approved as with no amendments.
Ano ang masasabi mo dito, Kabayan? Dahil sa pagkakabasura ng prangkisa ng SMNI, tuluyan na kayang matatapos ang karera ni Pastor Apollo Kibuloy, bunsod pa rin ang mga samot-saring kaso na kinakaharap nito hindi lang sa Pilipinas, kundi maging sa Amerika. Sama-sama nating panuorin ang buong video at pakicomment nyo po ang inyong mga reaksyon at sariling opinyon. Pero bago yan, muli po ako nag-iimbita sa mga hindi pa po nakasubscribe sa ating channel na Kabayan News PH, pakipindot po ang subscribe button at pakiclick na rin ang notification bell para lagi kayong updated sa mga bagong upload natin na legit at napapanahong balita. Maraming pong salamat.
Hindi na po natin papakinggan yung yung alibay ni Attorney Topacio. Nasabi na po, pero marami na pong pronouncement si Pastor Kibuloy in media na hindi talaga siya dadalo sa anumang mga hearings sa Kongreso. So narinig na po natin yun. Kaya tama po ang ating colleague na parang magde-delay na lang yung ginagawa. Tapos mahalaga po yung mga question kasi with the development ngayon, Mr. Chair, di ba? Yung pinapasa niya, yung stake niya sa KOJ kay dating Presidente Duterte. So kailangan nating malaman yun kasi may kinalaman sa ownership, which is our topic nun sa SMNI. Kaya kailangan niya talagang pumunta rito at hindi pwede yung sinasabing tatlo na magsasalita for him. Kaya kailangan niya umapir dito, Mr. Chair.
Thank you. The Honorable Judah Sidre. The Honorable Carap.
Anyway, binuksan na rin yan ni Atty. Topacio. Anyway,
Yes,
iba
Your Honor.
kasing circumstances with regards to Senate and Ong. Kasi si Ong dumalo eh. He was not given due process. Etong case ni Pastor Kibuloy, hindi siya dumalo. He disrespect this committee. And yung question of legal excuse by attending this committee, okay, I will grant it to you, Attorney. I will grant it to you. But hindi ko sinasabi na tama ka. But we can also impose letter F. Undue interference. We can impose undue interference, not letter A.
Well, Your Honor, as I said, we will always submit.
Kaya nga kasi you defended it with our colleague here.
Yes,
Ayaw
Your
nga pag-usapan dapat eh. Sabi ko, gusto ko pag-usapan natin sa gilid eh, pati yung balag. Kasi you invoke Ong, in which the circumstances is different. Because Ong attended the hearing. Magkaiba yun, Attorney, di ba?
Yes, that's why I
That's why,
raised.
Attorney, ako ayop, we will end this debate with regards to your appeal. Ako nga, sabi ko nga eh,
Opo.
pwede naman yung reconsideration eh.
Opo.
Contempt and lifting of the contempt, it all depends on the actions of Pastor Kibuloy. Di ba? If he cooperates with this committee, then so good. We can lift that, that contempt. But if you will invoke those jurisprudence, wala tayong, yun na nga yung ong eh.
Yes, Your Honor.
Iba yung interpretation
why
sa akin.
As I said, Your Honor, we submit always to the discretion of the committee. And there is really no desire on the part of this representation to debate. We're just stating what we feel to be the rights of my client, as it is my duty and obligation as his lawyer, Your Honor. We have no quarrel with the committee. As I've said, the committee will do what it has to do under the rules. We just want to make this humble appeal, Your Honors. That is all.
Attorney Tapasio, can I just ask,
Yes, Your Honor.
why does the good pastor refuse to come?
To be candid, Your Honor, to this committee, he is apprehensive that his rights may not be respected because of the frenzy surrounding the investigation, Your Honor. And besides, Your Honor, he said that if they ask me and I do not know, there are other people who know about the information, then it might be futile for me to appear before the committee.
I think that's the very problem, Attorney Tapasio. He's assuming something that has not yet happened. See documents that were submitted to the Committee on Franchise. So how can that obligation be passed on to them? So again, I'm asking, on numerous times that he has been invited, why does he not come?
If I may respond to that, Mr. Chair? May I respond, Mr.
Yes,
Chair?
please,
Your Honor, that is why precisely we are asking for a general, not a detailed line of questioning, but just the general questions under Ermita, Your Honor.
I think we're treading on very dangerous waters because this will be setting a precedent to future hearings that will happen in the House. If we allow this, therefore, anytime in the future, when a resource person does not feel the need to present himself, magpapadala na lang ako ng tagapagsalita ko. I-submit nyo na lang muna yung mga tanong ninyo, i-review ko, tapos saka tayo bumalik sa usapan. That's a very dangerous precedent to set, Mr. Chair. Because once we allow that, therefore all committees will allow that. Therefore, all committees will allow resource persons not to present themselves. Therefore, all committees will allow advanced questions to be forwarded to resource persons before coming to the committees. And that destroys the very nature and essence of having committee hearings.
Itong sulat na pinadala sa committee hinggil sa ating sabina, si Mr. Marlon Acobo, executive pastor daw ng Kingdom of Jesus Christ, ang siyang sasagot. Mr. Chair, nung nag-usap naman tayo last time dito, sinabi natin hindi talaga yon kakayanin sagutin ng mga representatives na pinadala. So, Mr. Chair, again, I will join our DS sa kanyang motion. And Mr. Chair, again, maraming salamat kay Honorable Johnny Pimentel for again motioning for the contempt of Pastor Apollo Kibuloy.
It is very clear that in the life of their franchise, they should offer to Filipino citizens at least 30% of its outstanding stock. However, for the past 29 years on which they have been operating, not a single stock has been offered to Filipino citizens. And lastly, Section 12, which is the reportorial requirement. So, Mr. Chair, klarong-klaro ho, although of course, the legal counsels of Suarasug will oppose our findings. They have their own interpretation also of the law. but I believe that this committee has found sufficient grounds to revoke their franchise. On this note, Mr. Chair, this representation would like to move for the approval of House Bill number 9710, an act revoking the legislative franchise granted to Suarasug Media Corporation. So move, Mr. Chair.
There's a motion. Approval of House Bill 9710. Any second?
Second the motion, Mr.
Duly
Chair.
seconded by the Honorable Pancho. Any objections? The chair in objections, House Bill number 9710 is approved as with no amendments.
Consideration eh.
At yun nga po mga kaibigan, dito po nagtatapos ang ating reaction video. Muli ako po si I2K ng Sundalo ng Tunggalo. Maraming salamat sa patuloy na pagsuporta. Yeah, peace out.